Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. Welcome to day 2072 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shoutouts to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's a Magical Journey, Life with Tasharia, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration goes to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. You ain't checked out our channel yet. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. All right. And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Detroit Soloist, Positive Crash Outs, Queen's Alchemy, Pretty Heart the Conqueror, Sexy Trees 1408, Kendi K All Day, Lala the High Vibe Coach, and last but not least, Dolores in the house. Dolores in the house. Dolores 01, y'all. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is check out the tiers, see which level works for you, from the baby gold tier to the black gold tier, and make it do what it do from there. You dig? Meantime, between time you want to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways, check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's cash app on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. That part. With that being said, today is the 4th. It's November the 4th, 2025. It is Tuesday. It's election day as well. Special election day down here in my state. You know what I'm saying? Me and my pop, we voted on the last day of early voting the other day on Halloween. So that was our treat for that day. Hopefully, you know, those who we voted for will get in, because, you know, the people who are already sitting in that position of power have not been doing their job for the people, which is, you know, making sure that bills aren't going sky high, and they have been doing the opposite, which goes to show that they most likely are on the take. So we don't need them in office anymore. Simple as that. So if you can't do your job that the people voted you in for, then what's the point of you being there? You dig that part? Just saying. So, you know what I'm saying? And so hopefully a change will be coming today, you know, through that voting. So we'll see. And the people, if they do get this position of power, those that we voted for, hopefully that they will do different and not the same. Because, you know, at the end of the day, the only thing that you can do is maintain the greatness that you have manifested, and then after that, motivate others to be great on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, and on that financial level. That's how we get down with the get down. Just got through checking my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. Yeah, man, yeah. Man, I tell you, this shoulder thing, I'm about tired of it. I'm about tired of it, y'all. I'm about tired of it. But meantime, between times, you know, the holidays are here, and as most of y'all may know, if you don't know, I am a comic book creator. I'm the co-founder of UGI Studios, based down here in the ATL. We're going to be doing a special throughout this week. Well, the books are already $7 digitally. When you get digital comics, they are $7, but I will be doing a 2 for $10 special. So throughout this week, to starting today, Tuesday, ending this Friday, which is, what is Friday? What's Friday's date? The 7th. So from between now and November the 7th, we'll be doing that special. You know what I'm saying? The 2 for $10 special. So, if you haven't already purchased one of our books from UGI Studios, you have a chance to do so now, digitally, of course, digitally. It will be sent to your email, so make sure you have your email included in the Cash App. In the Cash App, $GOAT1408, and you can choose one or two of the 7 books that we have available right now from UGI Studios. We'll appreciate your support most definitely. Spread the word, spread the word. With that being said, we don't have too much to speak on today. Today is day 2072. 2072. We'll be back in the 20s. We in the 2070s now, y'all. The 2070s is actually the time period that the Adventures of Pimp Hand Strong takes place in, which is the very first book that was released from UGI Studios, written by my bro Johnny Quest Gaming and drawn by myself. The book first was published back in 2012, which will be 60 years in the year 2072. 2072 will mark 60 years since Pimp Hand Strong was published. Ain't that crazy? And that will also mark 60 years since my mom passed, who passed back in 2012, which in 2 days will be 13 years ago. So yeah, man, we here, making it do what it do and does what it does. You dig? Making it do what it do and does what it does. That part. Yeah, man, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm tired. Which is why this one ain't gonna be such a long daily vlog. But y'all already know I will be live later on today, because today is the 307th day of the year 2025. We have been live every day this year doing my podcast series live in 2025. Every day in the year 2025, y'all. And definitely gonna be doing something a little different come the next year, coming into 2026, should we of course make it do what it do and be through. Oh, I'm sorry, today is 308. I'm sorry, I knew something was off on when I said that yesterday was 307. Today is the 308th day of the year 2025, y'all. Just that quick, y'all. What we got? Copyright. What copyright for yesterday? What copyright I got on yesterday's live stream? Let me find out. Hold on, what y'all talking about? Talking about we got a copyright for yesterday's live stream. I don't know what that be, but I ain't had no music playing yesterday. Oh, that might have been. Oh, I know what it was. It might have been on the footage that I showed. The times that I was showing footage of them movies and whatnot. That might have been what it was. Okay. I just thought about that. That's why I knew I shouldn't have probably showed them too daggone much, the movies and the shows. Let me see. Yeah, Terminator 2 most definitely did it. Yeah. So let me go ahead and I don't want to dispute it. Yeah, trim out the segment. Yeah, I just had to trim that out. So if y'all didn't see it yesterday, I will. That part. But yeah, we're gonna trim them out. Yeah, when I showed parts of our T2. If you was there, you know what we talked about. If you was there, hold on for a sec. But I need to go ahead and get to that live. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the GOAT Nation shoutouts. GOAT Nation shoutouts. GOAT Nation shoutouts. GOAT Nation shoutouts. Hey, it's time for the shoutouts, baby. It's time for the shoutouts, baby. Yeah, I gotta get to the live chat before it's gone, because once trims that I might not be able to see the live chat no more, so I wanted to go ahead and shout out everybody who was here for the live chat. So Life's Magical Journey was in the building. So was our Laga the High Five Coach Nutrition was in the building. Let's see who else was in the building yesterday. Estrella Garcia was in the building. Laga the High Five Coach Fitness was in the building. A lot of the high vibe coaching languages was in the building. And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building right there. Shout out to everybody who slid through on yesterday's live. Most definitely appreciate y'all. With no comments in the regular comment section. And also, I had finished up season 7 of The Shy yesterday. The season finale was stupid as crap. Yeah, I mean, if that's how they're gonna be coming for the rest of the series, yeah, the next season needs to be the last season, because the season finale was stupid. It was stupid. It was just stupid. Bad writing, bad everything on that season finale. Other than the sad Jada part, which saddens me because the character should not have perished. Let me just say it like that. But it is what it is. I guess that they wanted the actress off the show, or she wanted to be off the show, whichever way it was. But yeah, and it was sad how they, did that as far as that go. But yeah, that part. But yeah, the season finale was just completely and utterly stupid in terms of what them last two characters did. It was just like, what are y'all doing? Y'all just goofballs. We had no new shorts, y'all, and yesterday was day 2071. Let's see who was here for yesterday's daily vlog. Let's see who was up in this thing. We had in the building Redbird 82 said, hello Slim Jim Longfoot and Goat Nation, make it do what it do and does what it does. Bird call, you dig? Shout out to Redbird 82, most awesome content viewer. She currently has 59 subscribers. I first met her via Sweet Juices After Leisure Life. Shout out to her for sliding through, most definitely. Tierra B Naturally was in the building. She said, GROWVEMBER, I love this. Let's go. Hashtag Goat Nation. Hashtag Faith Team. We in the building. You feel me? That part. Tierra B Naturally, y'all, currently has 5.45k subscribers with 1.4k videos. Her channel has been around since October the 5th, 2012, with 824,197 views on her channel. That part. Shout out to her for sliding through. Let me go ahead and let her know. Shouted you out on day 2072. Hey, you dig? That part. Shout outs on that tip there. Let's see, and who else was in the building? Okay, Allison Map said, oh my God, my son, Mom, how he got your video? That part. Shout out to Allison Map, y'all, who currently has 1.08k subscribers with 480 videos. Her channel's been around since October 26, 2024, just over a year now, with 56,110 views on the channel. Shout outs to Allison Map. And she also asked, is your blood sugar under control? With that being said, as of right now, my blood sugar is under control. It has been balancing out at numbers that I am satisfied and comfortable with, and that is the biggest goal that you can have when it comes to being a diabetic, having your numbers under control and, down to where they need to be at, because you don't want them too low and you definitely don't want them too high. And as of right now, as of this day, November the 4th, 2025, my numbers are pretty daggone good. They've been good for about the past couple of weeks now, and I've been very much so satisfied with the numbers I've been seeing. So as of right now, it's under control, and I'm in the process of trying to make it even better, because when it comes to your diet, you gotta stay on top of your diet, so that way your blood sugar doesn't spike all the way up. It's a balance to this thing, and that's what I was lacking of before I became a diabetic, was balancing my diet. was consuming too much sugar and carbs, before, diabetes got your boy, became a part of my life. And so that's what led up to it. And so with that being said, that's what we on right now. So trying to figure out this other thing, shake off this shoulder lean, this shoulder thing. And like, shoot, I don't know if it stems from sleeping wrong, or I got a pinched nerve going on, or something like that. But I know one thing for certain, it all stems from, the flow of you feel me? And so You know, that's why we gotta stay on top of. We gotta stay on top of drinking our water and eating having a good diet. And that's something I want to train people on the terminology of, because yeah, I grew up in the same era as well, where you know they used to say, "Hey, I'm going on a diet" and all that type stuff. Like, you don't go on a diet; you are already on a diet. Your diet is your diet, y'all, is what you eat. A diet doesn't mean you're about to start eating healthy. Your diet could be a diet of McDonald's and Burger Kings and pasta and pizza and stuff. That could be your diet. Or your diet could be of lean greens and vegetables and fruits and stuff, or no meats at all. You know what I'm saying? Your diet is what you eat. Your diet is what you eat, y'all. That's what your diet is. You know, when people say I'm going on a diet, if you eat, you're already on a diet. You know, say your diet is what you eat. Your diet is what you eat, y'all. So the proper way to say it is, what does your diet consist of? What is your diet? You know what I'm saying? Is your diet all carbs? Is your diet trans fats, or whatever the case? Is your diet just ho-hos and Twinkies? You know what I'm saying? What is your diet? What does your diet consist of? So that's the proper way to say it. Because like I say, I grew up, you know, back in the day, like, you know, when they had diet Cokes and the diet this and the diet that. Like, anyway, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to flood the market with the diet. Like, yeah, go on a diet. Like, we're already on a diet. You know what I'm saying? A diet is what you eat, what you consume. That's a diet. You know, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. As a matter of fact, that's gonna go on the front of the video. What is a diet? You know, what is a diet? So that's gonna go at the top. You know what I'm saying? What is a diet? Or no, not what is a diet. What's your diet? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm asking you, who watching right now, if you make it to this point in the video, I'm asking you right now, what's your diet? What's your diet, dog? What's your diet? What's your diet? What's your diet? What's your diet? That part. Now, you know, you see how you see things formulate right there in your face? You know, ideas percolate right there in your face. That part. And with that being said, now let's see who was here for the live chat of yesterday's daily vlog. Who was in the building? We had Lala, the High Vibe Coach Nutrition, who been a member of the GOAT Nation for 4 months now, y'all. Hey, Struggle Garcia is in the building as well. Who else was in the building? We looking. Who else was in the building? And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building for yesterday on day 2072. I appreciate all y'all for showing up. Yo, we trying to kick this thing into high gear, y'all, because I still got this book to finish. I got 3 more pages of this book to get done so I can get into the editing phase of it. In meantime, between time, you know what I'm saying, because as soon as I get into the editing phase of this book, then I can start promoting it more and really let y'all know what this book is all about. And shout outs to the writer of it as well, the creator / writer of this series as well. So I can really go in once I start when I get this book done. You feel me? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate y'all once again. Stay blessed up, continue to manifesting greatness in your life, maintaining that greatness and motivating others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. We up out of here, y'all. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.